Later in the year. Joining me now, Treasurer Josh Frydenberg. Treasurer, a lot to get through today. Economy, superannuation. Let's start with the big news story is the change to the vaccine strategy. Will this mean that AstraZeneca is being phased out?
No, it just means that the AstraZeneca vaccine will be available to those 60 and over, and the Pfizer vaccine to those younger than that. This is the advice from our health experts, and right through this whole pandemic, Koch, the Morrison government has taken the advice from the health experts, and that has served us well. This advice is pretty consistent with a number of other countries, although I do point out in the United Kingdom, the AstraZeneca jab is available to those 40 and over. In Germany, it's available to those 18 and over. So different countries have adopted slightly different approaches.
Another breakout in New South Wales, a really frustrating one because of the cause of it. When will National Cabinet get all the states on board with consistent restriction advice? Because this is affecting the economy with states making different decisions. Can't we get a national one through?
Well, those chief medical officers are meeting daily together, coordinating their advice, comparing notes and experiences, and sharing what has been the things that have worked well and maybe the things that haven't worked as well. And so there is that consultation and coordination, and we have been very successful, Kochie. Let's not take anything away from our health professionals.
Yeah, but
We've been
each
very
state takes a different tack.
Well, again, there is, the state sovereignty in respect to the various restrictions that they put in place. But no, I agree with you. I agree there needs to be always as consistent approach as possible. But they do coordinate, they do compare notes, they do work together.
Okay. Maybe you've got to intervene there. Hey, let's get on to superannuation now. Your Future, your super bill, passed in the Senate. Really significant reforms. So your super fund will be stapled to you, the individual. Whenever you change jobs, your super fund goes with you. That's the big thing, is it? To stop you having multiple ones and paying higher fees.
Well, these super reforms are the most significant since compulsory super came in 1992. We got them through the Parliament in the face of fierce opposition from our political opponents, and they will save consumers more than $17 billion. And you're right about the stapling. What that means is that we won't have unintended multiple accounts, because what happens is when you move jobs, you get a new super fund, your low balances on those super funds get eaten away by the fees and the charges. It's going to go with you.
Can you unstaple it if you're in a dud fund and staple yourself to a different one?
You can move to a new fund. You can even have more than one fund if that is what you choose. The choice is still there. But what we have found, and what the Productivity Commission recommended, is that many people have unnecessary, unwanted, unneeded second, third or fourth funds because they've moved between jobs, and that costs them in the long term for their retirement.
Okay, a month or two ago, all the doom and gloomers saying, oh, jobs are going to be destroyed when JobKeeper comes off, the job market will fall off a cliff. Absolutely the opposite happened. Massive increase in job creation last month. Unemployment down to 5.1%. That's lower than before we went into COVID.
Well, these were a stunning result for Australia's labour market, and really a reflection of the resilience of the Australian economy. The unemployment rate falling to 5.1%, 115,000 new jobs being created over the month, 85% of those jobs being full-time, 60% of those jobs going to women. What we have seen since the end of JobKeeper is 84,000 new jobs being created. In net terms, this is really a really positive development. And a sign that the economy is moving in the right direction. And as you say, Kochie, many people, including our political opponents, said the sky would fall in when JobKeeper ended, and it hasn't. In fact, we've proven them wrong yet again.
It was a great result. No, you've got to go. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Here's Nat.